shooting, scoring! And what a snipe!
Oh, he smoked him like a Christmas ham, as we say.
Back cross ice, what a save by Laurel! History has repeated itself! Greater Sudbury has won back-to-back NOJHL championship!
It is game day in the NOJHL. Welcome back into our league studio, everybody. I'm Alex Bastyovanszky. It is great to see you again. Let's get you caught up on all the latest from the league. There's tons to cover, not much time to do it, so let's go.
All the way down for Povo. Povo skates in, makes a move, nice shot, scores, short-handed goal, Povo.
The Eagle has been chirping with frequency at Pular Stadium recently as the Sioux Eagles have been racking up goals and wins. But the season certainly didn't begin that way as the Gold and Black started the campaign on a 9-game losing streak. Injuries and a shortened roster didn't help, nor did playing their first 5 games on the road. A tough start nonetheless.
Guys were gripping the stick at that point, and there's frustration when there's the snowball of losses that the guys were going through. So it took us a bit to adjust, and then since then we've been not too bad, just a little inconsistent.
Caulfield looking for his man, is out front, good chance here for the Eagles, they score!
But then a breakthrough at the NOJHL Showcase saw the Birds win their first 2 of the campaign in impressive fashion over the Blind River Beavers and powerful Hearst Lumberjacks. Things suddenly clicked.
Things just seemed to start clicking and flowing, system-wise, defensively, offensively. We were putting up points, and everything was it just seemed, maybe the midweek games we were joking about that. We should play more Tuesday, Wednesday games because we did really well.
Since the showcase, they're playing at a .500 clip and currently sit in a playoff position, 7th in the standings, and they've been led offensively by Andon Marceau.
Marceau cuts towards the net, he gets it around Champagne, he scores!
He loves going in front of the net, he loves the corners, he's a very smart player. And then this year, he came into camp excited to play, and pleasure the coach.
Right behind him offensively is team captain Lucas Caulfield.
He's got Caulfield with him, hands it off. Lucas shoots one, ties it up!
Lucas pretty much does everything for us. He's, from the on-ice to off-ice leadership. The guy that goes to the net, he complements Povo really well on that line just from last year, so they're continuing to do that once Alex came back. And fortunate to find a captain like Lucas has been very helpful.
And forward Nolan Nemesek has scored some of the league's prettiest goals this season.
Glowing and tired, Nemesek bar down and scores!
Yeah, Nolan, he's a beast. He loves the gym, so it's obviously showing the start this year. He's got a great shot. He's a power forward. He just recently committed to D3 school in the States, so congratulations to him, and just his work on and off the ice has been attributed to that.
The Eagles also sport 2 of the league's top rookie defensemen this year in Logan Stawazinski and Mike Asiri. And in goal, Chase Connerly has been outstanding.
Berkeley threw across ice, chance for Bond Senior, big save made by Connerly.
We talk a lot in practices and games, just tweaking little things, and he's still learning, he's still adapting, but he's been a presence in his net, making huge stops, and like I said, a big goalie. He gets out of the crease as well, and he's athletic, so very versatile in his craft.
No question about it, the Eagles are trending in the right direction. Coach Jeremy Rebick feels as the season progresses, his squad just needs to be a bit more detail-oriented.
Being more consistent, in practices and in games where, we have a great game and then all of a sudden there's a whole new team the next night. So we're just trying to find some balance in the lineup and consistency in our games.
Daniloff and Povo with Huxton. Daniloff skates in, finds Povo, back in, scores! Povo, game winner, overtime! Eagles win at home!
It's amazing how much they've turned things around since the showcase. Last night, the Cubs were in Iroquois Falls to face the Storm.
It was on the wrong side of the red paint that it went through the Sudbury player. Now here's the chance. Back the other way. Brassard has the puck, has a man with him. Tries to throw it out front. Loose puck is there. He scores!
1-0 Iroquois Falls, but that's as good as things got for them, unfortunately. Lucas Antonioni had a huge game for the Cubs. He gets them on the board at the 12:05 mark, and then 4 minutes later, he was back at it, jumping on the big, juicy rebound, forcing it home. It was 2-1 Cubs at the break. The second was a Nolan Newton extravaganza. First, Mason Walker feeds him. Nolan makes no mistake. It's 3-1 for the Cubs, and then on the power play, once again, Newton from way in tight here. Tough angle, but he goes roof daddy to give Sudbury a fourth tally before the period was done, however.
It's chipped ahead. Now Bennett gets it ahead. Storm with numbers. Here comes Brassard. He's got a man in the middle of the ice. Gets it over to Fox. Scores!
Nice goal, but it wouldn't be nearly enough as Sudbury continues to cruise. They have now outscored the Storm 22-4 in 3 wins this season. Blind River hosting French River, 2 teams in desperate need of wins. We pick it up with the Rapids leading 1-0.
Now trying to win it, Camden Cowan. There's Ethan McLean looking for a teammate. Shea Cruson at top and scores! Blind River ties it up at 1. Just tries to manage to avoid the contact of Jack Wilson. Now McIndoe, and he scores! Jonah McIndoe! River, there's Dundas with some space. Dundas, locates Ryder Hill and scores! Gibson Baker with some speed. Schultz trying to recover, but a turnover and left alone. Mrachik scores! French River only down by 1.
But in the third frame, Cowan was back at it as he tickles the twine here. He would add an empty netter as well to complete the hat trick. The Beavers down the Rapids 5-2, the final score in this contest. Much needed win for the Beavers. Finally, we had Kirkland Lake in Espanola to tangle with the Paper Kings. Ryland Harvey drawing first blood here for the Miners as somehow this puck ends up behind Jack Helke, and it was 1-0 for Kirkland Lake. The Kings would even it up in the second frame, though, on the power play. Luke Warner wrists it past Glenn McInnes, and it was 1-1 after 40 minutes of play. Just one goal in the third frame. Low-scoring game, this one. It's Jason Gallant to Carter Drigo. In it goes. Espanola manages to hold off a rapidly improving Kirkland Lake squad, and it's a tight one. 2-1 for the Paper Kings. Game previews for today brought to you by Rogers. Great deals happening now. Rogers shop today, and this is the big one. Sudbury taking on Timmins. Can't wait to watch it. The Cubs won the season opener against Timmins. That was their only encounter. 4-0 on September 11th. But these are 2 very different teams right now. They are the 2 hottest teams in the league right now. Sudbury won last night, of course. They have won 9 of their last 10 games. Timmins on a 10-game winning streak. Both teams are in the CJHL top 20. Can't wait. Here's the standings right now. Why there's serious ramifications by the games today. Look at 1 through 5, separated by just 4 points in the standings. If you don't bring it on game day, things can change very rapidly. Love the parity this season. Powassan taking on Iroquois Falls today. The Voodoos looking to make a move up the standings if they can pick up a win. They won 8-3 on September 27th. That was their only encounter this season. The Voodoos won 2-3 in their last 5. The Storm on a 7-game losing streak after their loss last night. And the Sioux Thunderbirds taking on Blind River. Sioux has won 2 of the 3 games that they've faced off so far this season. And the Thunderbirds are 4-1 in their last 5. Blind River, of course, picking up that win last night. 3-2 over their last 5. Primetime player from yesterday, Camden Cowan from Blind River. Huge game in the win over the Rapids as he picked up a Hattie in that contest. And your play of the day brought to you by BrokerLink Auto, Home, and Business Insurance. BrokerLink, life is confusing. Your insurance shouldn't be. Now, it was in a losing cause, but this is a sweet play by the Iroquois Falls Storm.
It's chipped ahead. Now Bennett gets it ahead. Storm with numbers. Here comes Brassard. He's got a man in the middle of the ice. Gets it over to Fox. Scores! What a play. And what a move by Keegan Fox. Jumping up in the rush. A nice feed from Brassard.
Yeah, and just always remember that all throughout the NOJHL season, to stay up to date on everything that's going on with the league, be sure to check out its official social media outlets. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.